Hello. You've reached Specifically Devoid, a podcast. Micah, hit the music.
Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. You're listening to Specifically Devoid, a podcast. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum.
I don't do this anymore.
Now people think you're editing this episode.
Oh,
So if I mess up, it's your fault. You know, I'm going to put an intentional mess up in this episode just so when people think you're editing it, they're going to go, wow, Micah stinks at editing.
I mean, I have a clear editing style.
Wow, Micah, that cut was really sloppy. You should work on your cuts next time. Anyways, how's Parts Unknown?
Oh, you know.
I don't. That's why I asked.
Because it's unknown.
Yes, that's true.
I have an NDA with Parts Unknown, so it's Parts Unspoken as well.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Have you gotten that plane ticket yet?
No, because my bank account is cleared out.
Oh my god, I forgot I did that. Yeah, sorry. There's a show I'm going to in a couple weeks. I need to get a ticket for.
That is bullshit.
It's not bullshit. I needed the money.
It's bullshit.
Look, I'm going to a big wrestling pay-per-view in a different state. I needed the money.
It is not a pay-per-view. You can get it on YouTube if you really want.
How do you know what I'm talking about? I was very vague.
Because I'm in group chats.
Oh shit. Oh no. You read those?
I don't know how to read, Derrick, remember?
Oh, that's right. That's why you're in Parts Unknown.
Yeah.
Parts Unread as well.
Yeah. Parts Unspoken. All of the taste, sound. I don't know what those are.
The monkey see, monkey do. None of that in Parts Unknown.
You can't say that.
Why not?
I don't know.
Don't censor my language, Micah.
All right, don't. Okay, Vladimir Putin, don't fucking attack
me.
me.
No. Shit. Fuck. Is it too soon to be referencing that on the podcast in a joking manner?
Yeah, they're doing fine. They're doing fine, Ukraine.
Okay. Good for them.
Yeah.
I hope they beat Russia because they suck.
Yeah.
Russia? Not Russia. Vladimir Putin on the fuck list.
That's not even we don't even have to do.
That's the unspoken fuck list Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
So how are you today, Micah?
Just did you know it still snows in Parts Unknown?
That's fucking crazy. It snowed a foot here.
Oh, it didn't snow a foot here. It snowed considerably less than a foot. But there was that 1 week where we got a lot of inches. The most inches in Parts Unknown history.
Damn. What, 5?
5.2.
5.2 inches.
Yeah, which I hear is too much.
It's important to make the distinction.
I hear it's I hear it's too much, and even half of that might be too much.
I heard that is, quote, 1 inch less than I asked for. Now give me my half foot long. Do you think there's anybody who goes to Subway with a tape measure after getting their foot long and is like, you need to make me a new one?
There's definitely a YouTuber that's just Subway exposed.
Oh, there definitely has been at least one YouTuber who's made a video exposing Subway.
Yes.
At least for their jalapeno practices.
I was gonna say well, we can't talk about it, and you just did.
Subway
he made 2 of those videos, actually.
That's true. Subway should expose him back.
They don't need to. He does that enough on his own.
That's valid. He's on Snapchat now. He's doing Snapchat series. Have you ever watched one of those Snapchat series?
Yes.
What do you think of them? What's your thoughts?
It's not good.
That's a great thought.
That's just it. It's not good. It's called blind. It's where they go through your you're on a blind date, and then the catch is you go through the person's phone.
Okay.
And you find nudes or
Gotcha.
racist remarks or like rap lyrics. Like sometimes it's just like, oh, this person's vanilla, and sometimes it's just like, wow, this person like is like, oh, has like committed war crimes.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah. It's never gotten to that point, but like, you know, I can see the show escalating in such a fashion.
It's never gotten to nudes. War crimes, yes.
But yeah, it's never gotten to nudes, surprisingly. But this one guy,
I would be so afraid to like look through someone's phone and see like war crime shit. Be like, what am I supposed to do here? This is bad.
Yeah, you can't call like your town police.
Right.
Yeah. Like, I'm committing a war, like, not I'm committing.
Right.
Let's I want to stop talking.
I'm committing.
He can't commit to love, but he can commit to a new Lifetime special.
God,
that's War on Love.
Like, give it 5 years.
It's a Nicholas Sparks novel.
Is it actually?
No. Why would it be that?
I don't know pop culture. So.
Nicholas Sparks isn't pop culture. He writes like smutty books for moms.
That's pop culture.
That is not pop culture.
That is pop in the sense of like not popular, but
that's like pop as in like Pop the Bravo sister channel.
You're exactly right. Oh my god.
If you know who Nicholas Sparks is, let us know by following us at Dying Format, your boy D Ham. And
nope.
No, that's what it is. Nope. That's what so many people write, and it's way funnier.
It sure is not your boy D Ham.
Which is funnier because there's not an M anywhere in your names.
Ever, anywhere, even in my middle name, which is Michael.
Vincent. Oh. It's a invisible M.
Yeah. You say it, but you don't see it.
It's an implied M.
It's like the word N in knowledge.
No. Because you say the N, and there's an N.
No, it's KOWLEDGE.
KOW college.
I go there.
Sometimes.
I'm there right now. Remember when my room used to have bad pink lighting? Not bad, but like you definitely couldn't see my face.
Yes, because I do remember that. Because I edited all of those.
Man, do you remember those times? Hit the clip.
What day is it? It was Tuesday.
Yeah.
Holy shit! What happened yesterday?
Wednesday.
I believe that's in reference to the first presidential debate in which then President Trump had COVID.
Yeah, that sure was. A lot of things have improved since that time. You can see my face. You can hear my voice a lot better as well. I have an actual microphone, thank goodness.
Mm-hmm.
My camera angle, because I can actually put it up instead of like laptop camera. So how about that sports team, huh?
I'm wondering how quiet I can be, and this is like still content.
So, see any movies recently?
No, but it's a thing that we're gonna do soon.
When I watch the show.
When you watch the show, but I've seen that.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen any of it yet? Do you have the service in which to get it?
I do have the maximum HBO that you can have. I just haven't gotten a chance to watch that show yet.
During that show, they should wear some HBO Magnums if you don't.
I actually just started watching a different show on Netflix called Zach Stone is Gonna Be Famous. Have you ever heard of that show?
I have.
It's
not a funny show.
It's a lot.
I can't wait to show you the shows that I want to show you.
Oh my god.
You're just gonna you're not gonna want to do anything. You're just gonna be like, this is comedy.
So join in within the next month when we become an official Survivor fan cast after I show Micah Survivor.
I'm not going to watch. I'm not going to like that show.
You are going to like Survivor, and we're going to have a Survivor episode.
You're going to like that thing that I'm going to show you. The McCarthys.
The McCarthys.
Yeah.
I probably won't.
Oh, you're going to hate it because I.
Valid.
You don't deserve to see the good bad shows that I have, like Trophy Wife.
What is Trophy Wife?
Trophy Wife is an amazing show.
Please explain what Trophy Wife is about.
Trophy Wife follows the. I think her name is Kate. I haven't seen the show in a bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's about Kate, who is the third wife of a lawyer, and she's considerably younger. The first wife has 2 kids, a boy and a girl twin. They're both twins. They're not like separate twins. Now they're brothers and sisters. They're of the same twin set. And then the second wife, and he's divorced to these other 2 wives. They're not. This isn't like a polyamorous family. But the second wife, they have an adopted kid together from Eastern Asia. I don't know if they ever say it. Maybe that was going to be season 2 canon lore. And now there's this wife. And she has to deal with being a wife and a stepmom to both teenagers and the best character in the show, who's like a 9-year-old, very intelligent, but he's still 9. Child.
So young Sheldon.
No, he's not young Sheldon. He's not like
Stewie Griffin.
He's not a genius, but like he says in the show, like I watched Glee last night.
He's just like a person, but he's a 9.
Yes, he helps the mom with like a hangover or something.
Damn.
But like he's still 9, so like when he gets coffee, he's like hyper until he's like very much not.
That's valid. And
that's the whole second episode. Is that kid has coffee for the first time.
Do you drink coffee?
Yes. Not anymore. But
do you remember what your first time drinking coffee was like?
I do. Oh. Well, my first time drinking coffee was a Dunkin' Donuts latte.
Okay.
Obviously iced.
Obviously.
And yeah, I was 12 years old.
How did 12-year-old Micah react to a coffee for the first time?
Normally, because I didn't like add any. I added like 2 sugars in it and like whole milk. Like I was really responsible about it. I was like, I want to feel grown up. And
Micah saw the drink responsibly on the side of Dunkin' Donuts.
America strolls at a reasonably pace on Dunkin'.
That was English.
Hey, well, you think we'd be better at this after listening to an old episode? And we sure fucking aren't.
I think we're doing great at this. I liked hearing about your coffee stories. Actually, you know what? Just so we could like keep the quality to where it was when back in the day, let's just sit here for like 30 seconds, complete silence.
Unedited.
Hey,
I've listened to some of that 3rd episode, and
it probably is a lot of that.
It is like March 2020.
Yeah. That's 2 years ago. That's still crazy. It's been that long that we've been doing this.
Yeah.
And look all the way we've come. We've spent a lot more money doing this. All right. So Micah, I wanted to try something today. I had an idea earlier. I wanted to try something, and I think now is the time. So as many of our listeners know, we have some t-shirts that are our merch on prowrestlingtees.com/specifically devoid.
I think it's Devoid Store.
/Devoid Store. We're on there. I wanted today to, you can go first and I will go after. I wanted to have both of us pitch a wacky merch idea.
Wacky merch idea?
For Specifically Devoid.
Specifically Devoid dog sweaters. Have you ever wanted your dog to represent the Devoid brand? How about a nice 100% polyester cotton devoid sweater, but for your dog. Now this only comes in one size. It's because it's only meant for one person, but we're still gonna sell it.
Can I ask questions to the person pitching this product?
That's me.
Yes.
Okay.
Hi,
Yeah, you
I have
in
a
the
question.
front.
Yes. This is only meant for one person.
Well, one dog.
But which dog is it meant for?
Well, that's the thing. You have to find out if it's for your dog. That's why you're gonna buy it.
Yeah. So we'll be getting shipped a randomly sized dog sweater.
Not we, because we know who it's for, and it's not our dogs. But everybody else, that's like the lucky prize. You get to keep it.
So it's like a mystery box, but the mystery is just the size of the product.
Yeah, the mystery is finding out if it's for your dog.
And what happens if it's not for their dog?
Well, you get 100% polyester in a size and a size that you can do whatever you want. You can cut it up. You can it'll be, who knows?
My suggestion would probably be just to get a smaller / bigger dog.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Specifically devoid dogs. We dye a dog's fur.
No.
Safely. We safely dye a dog's fur. Well, Derrick, if I knew how to do it safely, it would probably have already been done.
Have you thought about this before?
No.
There's like sketches in your sketchbook. That's just dogs with the Specifically Devoid logo.
You know how in Spider-Man he's sketching Spider-Man stuff before he's actually Spider-Man? It's like that. I must have known.
Okay.
So what's your fun wacky item?
Well, I'm so glad you asked.
Mm-hmm.
I think that we need to step up in the world of fashion, both as a world and as Specifically Devoid. This is not going to be the thing I showed you earlier. Don't worry.
Okay. I was about to say
this is a different, absolutely crazy idea. Where is it? If there's one thing we need more of in society, it's anonymity. We're at a time where the internet is going nuts. And so my proposal is we start making Specifically Devoid wrestling face masks instead of the Blue Demon Jr., right? All right, see you later. Here, I'll keep doing this while you're gone. So instead of the Blue Demon Jr., here, I'll just put myself on. So you take this, but instead of having the like face design and everything, it's just a circle, right? And then it's just this, the microphone is like here, the base is sort of at the mouth. And then I was thinking for the back, it has like the darker green on the side here. And so the strings could probably stay white. And it could be like this, or it could be any type. But yeah, so what do you think of my mask idea?
Oh.
Did you like all the things that I pitched while you were in the other room?
No. Still no.
Oh, well. You might want to see what it looks like on, too. Now, this is specially designed to go over... over headphones.
Oh, no.
So, as you can see here, what's going on? What's going on?
For audio listeners, Derrick is embarrassing the show.
So now picture this, but with the Specifically Devoid logo on it.
You know, you could edit that in if you really wanted to.
$10.99. This could be yours.
That would be literal thievery if we did $10.99.
Oh my god, it's been me the whole time.
Oh my god, Derrick, where did you come from? Should have seen the guy. Oh, do you want to hear something from a WWE Hall of Famer?
Sure.
Glenn Jacobs tweeted recently, if you on the left and are shocked by Putin's aggression, wake up, sunshine. Historically, in the real world, might makes right. Weakness, which is really what the left is all about, is not a virtue. It's a fatal character flaw. And no, the US should still not get involved. I highly doubt Putin cares a whit about toxic masculinity and the cancel culture, Matawa, or any other things the radical left stands for. My favorite part of that is if you on the left and are shocked.
Like, how is this a left versus right thing?
Because if you on the left and are shocked, Derrick.
Do people think we're trying to stop Putin by like just staying liberals?
Hashtag cancel Putin. Hashtag Putin is over party.
Hashtag cancel Putin. Putin is over.
Yeah. Fuck, and everybody unsubscribe from Vladimir Putin.
I hope people unsubscribe from his Patreon too.
Yeah. Too bad his OnlyFans is blowing up right now.
Are taxes like Patreon, but for like just the country?
No.
No.
Because Patreon is optional.
You should be able to choose.
Oh, I guess taxes are also technically they're optional. Legally they're not, but technically you don't.
Taxes should be in like tiers. Like you get the $1 tier is like access to roads, access to schools.
Tier 2, access to fire department employees.
I think we've discovered a new form of economy here.
Capitalism.
It's just more advanced capitalism.
This is capitalism 301. Where money, this is actually how capitalism is supposed to work. You liberal, what is it? What did he say?
Cucks?
I didn't want to say that. I feel like cuck is an overused, stupid word.
Damn. Are you adding cucks to the fuck list?
Cuck list.
That's the list that Putin's on. He's on the cuck list.
Yeah. We should have a visual fuck list. I'm gonna make the video. We should have a visual representation of what the fuck list looks like.
You're gonna visually fuck. Got it.
No, that's not what I said. I'm going to make a visual representation of the fuck list in its current iteration and
The list of le fuck.
Should we add something in the fuck list today? If we're gonna do old school Devoid?
We should, right?
Yeah. What? But it can't be like obvious things because, like raisins is on it. I feel like maybe Jake Paul is the most obvious thing, but people really like Jake Paul, so that is sort of controversial.
I guess not anymore, though. I mean, people don't really like him that much anymore.
But when we put it on, him on. Like the Ellen DeGeneres show still exists.
Is that not on the Fox list?
Ellen is on the fuck list, but not the Ellen DeGeneres show.
No, but do you mean like the Ellen DeGeneres show is in her talk show, or like Ellen, the sitcom?
No, and the Ellen DeGeneres show still exists.
It does still exist. You know what else? You know who else still exists? Wendy Williams.
What?
Wendy Williams is also a talk show host. She's one of those like celebrity news talk show hosts.
It's like this. It's like the Soup, but it's not ironic.
She's awful. Like she's genuinely like has like revealed private information about celebrities, like family private information, like family emergency type shits. Like, so you just went through like shit, like, so you just went through a miscarriage. How is that? Like, never made that public, Wendy.
Wendy Williams should have a sponsorship with Wendy's. Wendy's William.
She should not. Wendy Williams is, I guess, now famous for being on The Masked Singer because she did like bad enough to where it was memeable, and so TikTok had fun with it for a few days.
So is that your nomination? Is Wendy Williams your nomination?
That is my nomination for the fuck list.
All right. Well, once again, I'm gonna have to go super generic to try to beat your super specific one. So let me think about it for a little bit.
All right. In the meantime, have you started supporting us on Patreon yet? It's really dumb that you haven't. Go check us out over on patreon.com/specifically devoid. You can sign up for the $1 tier where you're supposed to get access to the episodes a day early.
But you sure don't.
You sure don't.
You could, though, if you did subscribe.
And if we get more, we'll also post extra stuff to Patreon as we make random extra stuff.
Yeah, because we don't make enough content.
And if you spend the $1,000, you get to be the person who flies the plane that brings Micah home from parts unknown.
You're going to pay somebody only $1,000 to fly a plane?
I think that's enough money to pay the person flying you home.
And if you also sign up for the $1,000, you still get a lock of Derrick's hair, but you also get a little splatoon of his spit.
So you actually get a lock of my hair, but you have to try to guess when in the Specifically Devoid timeline that piece of hair is from. And if you get it right, you get your $1,000 back.
God, you must have dyed your hair at least 10 times since you started.
Yeah.
10 times in 2 years. Holy shit.
I have dyed my hair a lot. To be fair, it fades quickly. I'm already back to like a lot of blonde.
But you're not blonde. That's the problem.
Yeah, you can see my roots here. The natural.
Do you know, I met Derrick non-dyed hair. I knew a non-dyed hair Derrick.
I didn't dye my dye my hair until like sophomore year of college.
Yes.
And now I do it all the time.
Now you do it bi-weekly.
Pan-weekly. Look at the flag.
I thought that was like the French flag or something. Like
no, certainly not.
that looks like a country's flag because the lines are. Oh, are the lines not straight?
I mean, they are, but it's also a flag and hanging on the wall, so they don't appear that way.
Oh, I was gonna say that might actually be very funny if there's wavy flag lines,
not straight lines.
Yeah,
that makes sense. Have we gotten any questions in?
We have one.
Oh,
from Paul.
Wonderful.
As time goes on, we see OO scale manufacturers raising the price for DC models and locking more features behind DCC paywalls. Do you think there is still room for models with modest features at decent prices, or has the industry moved to a fine scale models at exorbitant prices?
Look, I think the way they've been financing their models right now and the way that the accessibility of these models, they're fine. But I think it is stupid to lock any feature behind any paywall because that makes what you want more people to enjoy less accessible. So I think I totally think there's room for models with modest features at decent prices. And I think the industry should move away from fine scale models at exorbitant prices.
But if you do support paywalls, you can check us out at patreon.com/specifically devoid. I thought that's where that entire thing was going.
No.
I thought it was a huge lead in for the Patreon.
I just wanted to act like I knew what I was talking about.
Well, to answer your question, yes, I think it is going in a way of exorbitant prices. I assume this is talking about model trains because Paul is a big model trains guy. Holy shit, Matt Cardona has 7 belts?
Yeah, he's a champion. But that's for a different podcast. God, this really is an old episode of the podcast.
Yeah.
We should bring back the old thumbnail frame where it's just the picture and I just throw things on top of it. The very old one that's just the static.
Oh, I hate that. I'm trying to think. My fuck list. Ready for this?
Yes.
Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix book. Fuck that book. That book sucks. That book that's and any Harry Potter fan is gonna be like, that book actually adds a lot of lore to the thing and explains the backstory of if I want to read a long fucking book for fun, I'm gonna read a fucking good book. I'm not gonna read a fucking filler book. I can't believe there is a filler book in the Harry Potter series. Like, that series needs any fucking filler.
Isn't that like one of the longest, if not the longest books in the series too?
I think it's either that or the last one.
Mm-hmm.
The 7th book that is the longest.
Look, at some point, right? J.K. Rowling stopped writing for the characters and started writing just to see how big of a book she could make. Like, books don't need to be that long, period. You can tell that story, you can split it in half and sell more books, even from a business standpoint.
Trying to find the picture that shows how, like, you can just tell when she started writing a lot.
I would love to take measurements and see what percentage of the Harry Potter anthology is taken up by the Order of the Phoenix.
All right, let's do this correctly. So for audio listeners, I'm sharing what it looks like. So you can totally tell when she started actually writing, because the first book is just like a regular book. The second book, she's like adding characters. The third book, she just like, oh, I gotta create like some stuff. The fourth book, she just like, this is my magnum opus. And then the fifth book is just like, let's just write as many words as possible. It's so clearly the biggest one.
It's so clear. Book 6, she's like, gotta scale it back a little bit.
And then book 7, she's just like, all right, I gotta write like a huge finale.
Yeah, she's like, all right, I just gotta end it. That's all I'm worried about.
Yeah. So, like, yeah. Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix book.
Yes. I agree.
Go. I think I have way more things on the fuck list than you. I think I convinced you way too easily.
I also just don't think I hold that strong of opinions and things I dislike unless I really dislike them.
That's not true. New Hampshire. We really hate New Hampshire.
Yeah, I mean, I really hate New Hampshire. That's genuine.
Yeah. All right, hold on. I have to add the Harry Potter and the Order. We haven't added something in so long.
Play the adding to the fuck list music.
We don't. The already acclaimed section of New Hampshire, Jake Paul, Ben and Jerry's, Corona the beer, Watch Mojo. Actually, like this list is so accurate still. Tentatively Sunny D, Panda Bears, Poor People.
It's still so funny every fucking time. It's just
so funny. Ellen, Raisins, Todd Chrisley, Austin Aries, ATVs, and now Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix book. I would love to see Ellen DeGeneres versus Austin Aries versus Todd Chrisley.
Just like in a steel cage.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think every wrestling match should be held in a steel cage, but that's for a different podcast.
Yeah. Well, from us here at Specifically Devoid to you and also us.
And then also from us to you.
And from us here at Specifically Devoid.
And you will receive from us.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. I've been me. You've been you. And thanks for watching Specifically Devoid.
And bye. I love you.